All right, guys, low-key gotta make this the fastest story time ever while I'm getting ready because I really don't have time for this shit. Okay, so everything started because I paid for my Invisalign in full. Why did I pay for it in full? Because I told them I was going to be expired out of my insurance come January 16th because I turned 26. I explicitly told everybody in that office multiple times. Then my last retainer comes, right? Or my last treatment session. And before I get the retainers to close out my Invisalign, this little front desk lady comes up to me and she's like, hey, you still have a balance on your account. And I'm like, no, I paid in full. And then come to find out, she comes up to me, or as I'm leaving, and she goes, you might have paid in full, but the insurance company pays monthly. So because you don't have insurance anymore, you now owe us $1,200 on top of the $4,000 you already paid. I said, what? I'm like, I told you guys that my insurance was expiring in January. So why am I just now hearing about this? She was like, you never told me that. Arguing with me. I mean, you never told me that, Bree. I should have known this bitch was gonna be in trouble. Arguing with me off the bat, in person. I'm like, why are you arguing with me right now? And honestly, I was a lot nicer to her in person because I was like, well, I guess I'm gonna have no choice. And I was just not in the mood to argue. But then I left and I'm like, why is this bitch arguing with me right now? Whether I'm right or wrong, whether she heard about it or not, I'm telling you that I told people. Why are you arguing that fact with me? Weird fucking behavior. So fast forward a week later, I lose my last retainer. So I'm like, great, now I'm actually gonna have to go and pay this, whatever. Basically said that I had to pay the $1,000 before I get my final retainers, but she said that I could come in and pay $50 and get these, my last set. So something just sparked me to do, my own research and figure out, if I'm really obligated to pay that or if there's any, legal loopholes that I could get through. So I asked them to send me the terms of my treatment plan. In the agreement, there was no explicit language stating that my paid in full amount was contingent on my insurance remaining active after I paid. It only said that the insurance is an estimate. And then as we're talking back and forth, over text, just casually, I asked her, if I can come in and get that retainer set, and she said that I have to pay that $1,200 before I get that now, too. So I'm like, okay, fuck this shit. I'm not paying for fuck all. So I let her know that I will settle on $500. I basically made her an offer. I let her know all the reasons why they really can't legally do this to me because they were not transparent. Verbally or in written consent, they were not transparent. I let them know that I would settle on $500, in which I don't think she liked because then she sent me a nasty little email. I didn't know that we were being cunts. But if that was the vibe we were going for, I can do that too. It was unprofessional as fuck. I will attach said email now. So this is where it all started, because I'm like, who the fuck is this bitch talking to? Pause to read. To which I replied. To which this dumbass, trick-ass hoe replied this. And then I replied that. And that was the end of that. And then... So then I sent my family and friends this, obviously, because they're fucking ride or dies for me. Go into the reviews and give this bitch a 1-star Google review, as they should. And this bitch is replying to people like this. It's the spelling errors for me. Sis was, it's giving flustered, it's giving rushing, it's giving panicking, it's giving, are you okay? So yeah, obviously nothing's really gonna come from this. I'm not gonna pay the fee. They're gonna send me to collections. I'm gonna dispute it, blah, blah. I mean, some of those fucking reviews are actually so hilarious. You guys are literally so fucking funny. Now, please do not go spam their reviews. I know that I said that I was going to, tell my following about them, but that was just to get her a little bit nervous. If you guys go and spam their reviews, they're just going to be able to contact Google and delete them all. I have enough family and friends that are going to be able to put their reviews in a place that they deserve. But moral of the story is, these medical bitches are fucking scam artists. So be careful with your terms and agreements. Make sure you're not working with people who care more about money than their clients. And yeah, go read the reviews if you need a good laugh.